Let's compare apples to apples today. We have the Yarha 2 in 35 pounds at 35 and the Yarha 3 in 35 pounds at 35. As you can see, now we can do apple to apple comparison. What is different, what is same? Is it worth getting one when you have already the Yarha 2? Stay tuned. First off, of course, you always get the bow, the sleeve and the string. Prices, I don't know, you're checking on the website. So now first let's check the overall aesthetics. Sears look similar. Maybe a little wider on the Yarha 3. Then we have both with a leather back. On the Bailey we have it here shiny on the 2 and with leather covered on the 3. Difference significantly you see then on the grip. Here we have still this old school with race skin on top and on bottom. Here we have a new one with an accentuated shape here. You see that, and you have these two inlays in green out of race skin, which they saw on the painting. The other difference is Yarha 2, you see here the whipping. And on the Yarha 3 it's completely covered and then they put the leather even up there to the sear. So this is optical appearance. Let's see how they look from the shape. In front you see Yarha 2 and in back you see Yarha 3 is a complete different bow. You see already when I put both handles to the side, you see the different flex already in the grip section. And then you see the way different angle the limbs end, and then they are longer with the Yarha 3, and the angle of the sears is quite different. The sears in general are the same. Even the string bridge, almost the string bridge on the 3 is a little taller and way more wide. Here you see the transition, how narrow the 2 is compared to the 3. Way more wider, way more twist stability, I guess. Ooh. This one? This one not so much, so you see the length and the angle. And not the old one, the Yarha 2. So it's 64.5 inches. And the Yarha 3 has 71.5, 5 inches more. As a difference, you see here, this is more like you see it on the paintings and depictions. That the sear has this long part behind the string groove, and with the new one they made it shorter, so you save a little weight. Some people always ask what is the string length. I tell you now, from the Yarha 2. It's 58 inches. And the Yarha 3. .64 inches. 6 inches and 5.5 inches longer. Okay. 29 and a half, so same arrow pass width. Now let's see how easy they are to string. Yarha 2. Upside down. You hold it here, but you know that already. Tack, tack, tack. Easy peasy. But it's just 35 pounds. First time stringing the new one. Guess the string is the same. It's a bit shorter here. Oh, it's quite more massive, this thing. So and it takes a little more to reach the string shape there. But stringing Still easy peasy. Both easy to string when you know what you're doing. So now Yarha 2 in front, Yarha 3 in the back. And now you see the difference in the shape. So you see already the flex in the handle, which goes way more towards the back. And then the limb way longer. And you see where the string bridges end up and where the string ends up. So quite a longer bow. Still only the same max draw, 35, but I guess way nicer, way smoother to shoot Yarha 2. 750. And I guess the new one needs to be heavier. 1050. 300 grams more. So, what do we have in regards of brace height? Oops. So brace height seems, yeah, similar. Yeah, the Yarha 3 maybe has a little bit more brace height. See that? Half an inch more, maybe even a little more. Shall we measure it? Okay. I always measure, as you know, it from the handle. Tuck. 8 end I have with the Yarha 2. And 9 and a little bit. So have 3/4 of an inch more. Still not done with comparing them. So what do we have here? Stiff. Here it gets nice and flexible. And here the Yarha 2 is stiff. Stiff, and here it gets earlier flexible. Way more flexible. And this direction, the Yarha 3 is not as stiff as the 2. Yeah, a bit less. So, draw test. Yarha 2. So here you have quite a bit of slag until you get the tension building up. So it's 2-3 inches, and then you have to, here you feel directly you overcome the shears, and then it's smooth, 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 smooth. So the straw is nice. Yarha 3, handle feels way better. Kind of like the same slag. Feels like nice. So this one draws way smoother. Interesting. Yeah, it's longer, obviously. But this one is already a nice one, so let's see what it does. And there's 1, 2, 3, even 1, 2, 3, 4. At the Yarha 3. Oh, more deeper, so there's not so much tension in the relaxed position. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. But of course, this one never shot an arrow. This one has already a couple of shots, so that might be the difference. But look at them, how different they are. Nice. This has a more little handle shape here, like a Tatar, like a monster Tatar. Shall we shoot them? Okay. Today we shoot with the thumb ring, I guess. Oh, now it's a little loose again. Yeah, we see how far we get. And Alibow was so nice to send me directly matching arrows with it. These are 400 spine, 35, I didn't measure another length, 35 or 36, and they are 480 grain. So according to Alibow, it's just the right weight for a 35 pound at 35 inches. Yarha. You see? Yarha 2. The ring is too loose. I need another ring. It's always the thing with matching rings now. I have the manjuring from vermeil. If your manjuring is too loose, don't shoot, it's not going to work. And if of course it's too tight, it's not working either. So let's see what it does now. Ah, way nicer, you heard that nice release. Oh, Yarha 3, you feel this weight really. Ooh, more silent. The kick. See again. Boah. Back to the 2. So there, I guess you see already the, I don't want to say problem, but the issue with low poundage manjus. Oh, but accurate. I guess the Yarha 3 works better in higher poundage. As you know, I have the other one, the Kangxi, and this one is 50 pounds or something. 50? Yes, I didn't unstring them for a while, I know. 50. And I think this is then the beginning where a manju makes sense, then it's not so wobbly. So this one is more dunk. In 35 you have a little, you know, this, here it starts wobbling. In 35 pounds. In 50, not. And this is what you feel. So, but it's not about the poundage. Even the old one was not so wobbly, but of course the design is quite different. So, Yarha 3, better and higher poundage. Let's shoot the heavy arrow. This is 700 or something. Heavy ones from Alibow. With a 35 pound, of course, it will be slower, but let's see what the kick is doing. Then it shoots nicer. So if you get a lower poundage manju like this one, 35, at 35, get a little heavy arrow. So when you go to the minimum weight, it's still nice. It's nice. You get the right arrows with it. It's fine. Quite a different bows. Yarha 2, nice. It's still a nice bow. I still like this bow. I can't put the string on anymore. So now it's of course how you hold your bow. Always like you hold a raw egg in your hand, but we get to this when we do long draw. So. And then, even with the manju, you push with the thumb to the target and with the pinky a little back. But as we don't have the bow tilted, it will make this motion only a little bit, okay? Nice, so works nice. Nice. A little bit, just nice. And then you don't scratch even your bow. Yarha. And in my draw length, so might not be a complete full draw or whatever, but in my draw length, how I shoot. 158. 161. 160. Consistent. Yarha 3. 157. 161. Despite the bow is longer and heavier. 145. I shoot the heavy arrow to see what the bow is doing. The M knocks from Vermeil, at least this one, are not knocking, not clipping on. 133, so heavy arrows slows down. So speed for me in my draw length, similar of these two bows. But this one way longer and heavier. So at the end, better performing. Does it make sense to upgrade when you have the Yarha 2? At the same poundage, I would say no. So if you have already a 35 pound Yarha 2, keep it. But of course, if you want to change the poundage, want to go for a 45 or 50 pound, of course. Nice. Okay, we should move on. It's still an incredibly good bow. So everybody who has a Yarha 2, be happy. And if you don't have one, yeah, of course, Yarha 3, way more substantial. You feel it in every way. Nice, but yeah. Now look at you. Oh, that was a bit too high. I think in 35 pounds, the benefit of this design is not that good to feel. In 50 pounds you feel it, and then this bow makes sense. So in lower poundage, if you have already this one in low poundage, keep it, and when you upgrade to higher poundage, get the Yarha 3. But I would almost not get the Yarha 3 in 35 pounds. But on the other side, Yarha 2 is not available anymore, so you have to stick with it. But then, if you get a 35 poundish one, get a little heavier arrows, and you have more fun. Or, well, let's see. You can always check your stance first, you know, and how you hold your bow with this push forward and the pinky back, of course, pinky, ring, and middle finger in decreasing strength, but you know. No, it's fine. Even with these arrows, it's fine. You just need to work the bow as it's supposed to be, and then it's fine. Don't hold it too tight. You know, curl your fingers around the grip like you hold a raw egg. Build up the tension between thumb and index, and pull back with the pinky. Then this bow works just nice. So I take it back, even 35 pound is fine. Yarha 3, huh? Fun. Now the bow opens up. Now it draws nice. In a nice group. You feel, of course, the kick in your hand. It's a manjo bow. what's the verdict? Yarha 2, amazing bow. If you have one, be happy, stick with it. If you want to change, so there is not really a need if you upgrade in the same poundage, unless you want to experience the new Yarha with the new grip here, which makes your life easier. Then upgrade. These bows are not so expensive. 35, a little challenging because the bow is a little wobbly, but it's still fine and it still works. So, but if you get a little higher poundage, this bow is just a dream, as you saw before. So my verdict, get the Yarha 3, even if you have the Yarha 2, who cares, you know. You never can have enough bows, especially manjo bows. Yes, and speed comparison is coming soon. Yeah. Thank you, Alibow, for sending the Yarha 3 in the right poundage. I had my Yarha 2, so I could do this comparison. I think it's a worth upgrade for a manjo bow. So please, as we have this issue with YouTube, that they don't show these kind of videos, especially the longer videos, in your recommendation. So it really makes sense if you subscribe to the channel, because then you can, click this bell or something, then you get a notification when a new video is out. Otherwise YouTube will not show it, or they changed something again. Many YouTubers have a problem with the longer form videos. YouTube is going TikTok. So very short videos. Either I change my videos in very short snippets, whatever unboxing, and then how to string and how to whatever. But I like my longer form videos because I can explain my thoughts a little better. So, but for this, I need your help. Please subscribe. Click this notification button. Always comment in the section something that YouTube sees, oh no, they are really well seen and people like it. I don't do AI and I don't do short form, so it's a problem many YouTubers have. For the rest, check out my online course, and thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next one.